You're watching Talking Points, a focus on the political scene in Lubbock and across the South Plains.
And welcome back. Here's some more of the results of this week's primary runoff election. State Democrats decided on a Senate candidate to face off against incumbent John Cornyn, and that challenger will be Air Force veteran and businesswoman MJ Hager. She had been the front runner and, as expected, beat Dallas State Senator Royce West. We also kept an eye on the U.S. House race in the Amarillo area. Retired Navy Rear Admiral Ronnie Jackson is from Levelland, and of course is the former White House doctor endorsed by President Trump, who campaigned hard for him, and it worked. Beating agricultural lobbyist Josh Weingartner, Admiral Jackson will now face Democrat Gus Trujillo in November. And the new judge of the 140th District Court here in Lubbock will be former Assistant District Attorney Douglas Freitag. A comfortable win over longtime Assistant DA for Lubbock County, Tom Brummett. Freitag will take over for retiring Judge Jim Bob Darnell in January, but until then, he has a lot of work to do.
I think it'll be good because it'll give me some time. I've had my own private practice here for years, so I've got a business I've got to shut down. I got clients I got to take care of and things, and so I'm going to use the time to do that. I'll use the time to familiarize myself more with all the day-to-day operations, the stuff that everybody knows what goes on in the courtroom, but it's the behind-the-scenes stuff. I'll take that time to familiarize myself more with that. I know a lot of it already, but you can always learn, so I'll use this to just learn and be more prepared when that day comes.
And let's continue our conversation with Lubbock Mayor Dan Pope for 5 more good minutes. We're getting into budget season here pretty strong. I know. What's the latest thoughts on a sales tax shortfall? I know the council thought we were in pretty good shape at one point. Where does that stand, though, and how does this all affecting plans being made?
Yeah, so the last sales tax numbers we received were from May activity. Those actually May exceeded not only last May, but it exceeded our budget for this year.
Wow.
We think, even with some real conservative estimates for the, I guess, the last 3 or 4 years, we have June, July, August, and September, so 4 months of our fiscal year. We don't think that shortfall will be less than $500,000.
Oh, wow.
So in a $235–40 million general fund, not material.
Good news.
We are beginning the planning process, as you said. We'll do budget hearings the first full week of August. We'll spend 3 or 4 evenings, probably 10 to 15 hours, and go through it. Most of that work has been done. That's staff driven. Mm-hmm. But the idea is that we'll have our budget in place by mid-September.
I had a question about widening 114th and a question about resurfacing Avenue P. Let's kind of broaden that a little bit. Where do we stand on some of the infrastructure projects that I know that everyone was looking forward to here a little bit?
Yeah, so we put some infrastructure projects on hold. Right. For the most part, our streets work has continued. Right now, we're in the middle of street maintenance season, $10 million worth of street maintenance. Right. TxDOT's doing the very same thing as we see around our community. I think there was a decent chance that pre-COVID-19, we would have had a bond election in November to consider a new fire station, to consider 114th Street, to consider finishing 34th Street, potentially Broadway. I don't expect a bond election will be on the docket in November. No. We get a report from our streets committee. The Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Griffith, has worked with Mr. Christian and Mr. Chidis and staff, and they've been working for about 6 months, and they bring us a report. We'll get it at our meeting on the 28th. It's timely because we'll get that right before we go into budget. 114th Street still is probably the biggest challenge. We're going to do some work around the Quaker intersection. We have some money to do that, 114th and Quaker. Mm-hmm. Our hand's been called on that by the development, so to speak.
HEB's kind of taking care of that.
Or Walmart, the residential. I mean, it's just but that's still a discussion we have to have. That's not something we can fund out of general fund.
No. Any thought to a rebate of some of the trash, stormwater, maybe other business fees to help ease some of the financial burden that's going to come across for those folks this year?
Yeah, I think those are business units, so each one of those operates as a business, and so they're based upon that rate structure. Now, we did with LP&L. We're able to lower rates. Thank goodness. It won't be evident on our bills because of the heat we've had, but regardless, the actual rate is lower. We will look at all of those rates at budget time. We'll also look at the tax rate.
Yeah.
I think that just my sense of the council is that we understand that people are hurting, and we're going to try to do our part to do more with less.
The council got a presentation from the Lubbock Police Department this week. I know after the talk about the racial divides that we've had in this country over the past couple of months. How are you on the conduct and work of our police force here?
I'm proud of our police force. I support our guys. We're not perfect. We've made a lot of progress in the last 4 years, Bryan. This 8 can't wait. You've seen it on the internet. When you lay out those 8 research-based kind of principles that are, it's this idea, here's how policing needs to change. We're there. I could bet you've seen our press release, our press information around it. We're very much there, and that's you got to give Greg Stevens and Floyd Mitchell credit for that. That's work, and our men and women of LPD. They've been willing to change. We'll keep working on it. There's really no finish line to that. We've delegated a lot to law enforcement, like we have to teachers. They do a lot of social service work. So the training we provide, you saw the work session. I would encourage your viewers, if they haven't seen it, to go to the city website and watch that video. That 50 minutes it's fascinating. I think the amount of training our guys get in the mental health training they get, the training they get in how we de-escalate situations. The chief shared something the other night that I thought was fascinating. Since January, they've been called out 116,000 times. Force has been used in less than 70 of those calls.
Goodness.
So we're making progress. We'll keep working on it. I'm glad that Floyd Mitchell's our police chief. I think he's the right guy at the right time.
Good man, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a tougher job than you think, sitting in the chair that he sits in. Not here on our desk, but in his office. Good luck to you, my friend. Dan Pope, Mayor of Lubbock. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Come back soon.
It's great to be here.